Alright guys, thank you guys for tuning in. Welcome back to another update. First and foremost, I want to thank all my subscribers. Thank everyone that has been liking the videos, that has been tuning in. And I want to give a special thank you to my members, Dr. J, Sir Cosmos, Essence Snowden. I appreciate you guys greatly. This video here is going to be exclusive. This is an exclusive video, so only my members will get to see this video initially. But of course, down the road, I will allow all my subscribers to be able to view this content. Reason why I will not publish this video to all my subscribers now, because this is a current map. This is up to date. This is actually what's going on the map right now. There's a lot of moving parts. I will be exposing some of my position, so I don't want everybody on YouTube that's watching, and you know, I have a bunch of subscribing saboteurs and stuff like that going on, so I wanted to only share this with my members because I trust that my members are here for the right reasons, and that they want to see the channel grow, and that they want to support the channel. So they'll get this exclusive content early. And so with that being said, let's get into what we got going on right now. It's very interesting what's going on. You have several world leaders, so let's point them out. You have Western Cape here, you have Valencia here, you have Jillian, who's here, there, very powerful. I think Jillian is in first place. You have Hamar here, you have Shigai right here, Darwin, Melbourne, very powerful, these two guys here. I wouldn't even be surprised if this was a multi-account. Very powerful. And they came all the way from Australia. Now, what I find interesting is that I've done this myself. You take over this whole land, you take all of this, you take all of Australia, you take Darwin, you take all of this, you even sometimes go up here, you take all of that, which is what they haven't done that yet. But they got all of this, and now they're in the thick of Asia, right? And this is where I find Asia to get very tricky, because while you're in Asia, what you find out is that most of Asia is a lot of long land mass. I mean, you're really doing a lot of traveling, and it takes a while before you will be able to really just conquer this area. So it gives all your enemies time to regroup, to figure out how they want to fight you off. So Darwin and Melbourne, they're going to have a good battle there. Another major player is Arrowhead right here in America. You got Sonora here. Okay, and then you got me slapped in between. So let me explain why I think this is a unique map for myself. For one, I'm really not at war with anyone at this time. The only person I'm at war with right now would be Laredo, and Laredo is really a non-factor. I could take this at any time, but I've made an agreement not to enter the United States, and as you can see, I have kept my word on that. That's a strategic move for sure, because by me not entering the United States here, I haven't crossed. Let's do this here, so I don't want y'all to see everything I got going on, but I don't want you to see all my position of my troops and whatnot. But because I'm considering, I'm thinking about it, guys. I may just let this, no, scratch that. Anyways, I'm purposely not crossing over into here and just wiping out Laredo, because, again, I made the agreement not to enter United States, and I don't want to put any pressure on Sonora or Arrowhead up here. I don't want any pressure put on on America. I want them to feel comfortable knowing that they're not worried about what I got going on in South America. They're not my focus. I have no plans or anything of going towards America. Why? Because number one, America, Arrowhead, he's I think ranked number 3 in the game. And then you got Jillen. He's ranked number 1. I'm ranked number 2. I'm not going to get in between a war between 2 of the major coalitions in the game. So if you look here, you'll see you have the Axis powers. That would be these guys over here in Asia. No, I'm sorry. That would be these guys over here in Europe. And then you got the Vikings of Valhalla, and they are the guys in America, along with Darwin and Melbourne. So they're neck and neck here, these 2 powers. So it's all about where I fit in. I'm aware that I could join either one of these coalitions and turn that coalition into a powerhouse. So I can appreciate my position in the game. So if the game was to end right now, I would be in 3rd place, which is not a bad deal. So I'm in a good position to decide and to pay attention to what's going on in the world, and then make a decision on how I want to move forward. So with that being said, my main reason for doing this video was because I wanted to show some of the politics that has been going on. And so let's get into it. Oh, before I do that though, guys, before I do that, I want to point out something. Where is this at? I want to point out something, because this happens too often. Now, I did not report it this time. I didn't report it this time. But I want you guys to read this with and I believe he's out of the game now, so I didn't have to get him banned from this game. But I want you to read what I have to deal with sometimes with these guys. You know what? I'm going to make this another video. I'm going to make that another video. Let me just stay on topic with what I wanted to discuss here. So right here, I want you guys to understand the world politics of what's going on this map. So I have decided to be neutral. As you can see, I'm here and I'm just protecting my nation at this time. So with that being said, this caused a shift in the thinking across the world. People were chiming in, giving their opinion, and that's why it's important, guys, that you don't just focus on, well, let me not say, it's important you know what everything that is going on the map. And you know how you find out what's going on the map? You go to the newspaper. Okay? Now, let's go back a day when a lot of the discussions were being made. Let's go back to the top. Well, let's do this. Let's go to politics. Okay. Let's go another day. All right. So, let me explain what's going on here. so that you guys would understand what's going on. Okay, we'll come back to that on day 40. Alright, so let's go into these messages and let me just show you how this world war started on this map. Let's go to Jillian here. Alright, this is a message I got on not but 2 days ago. Okay, check it out and go ahead and read that and we'll get into it. Very important. I've been warned by a friend from a previous map that this Mendoza guy is a big spender. We should ally to kill this guy later. Interested? Now he's saying he's receiving this message. He's letting me know that someone is sending him this message who is Arrowhead, which as I said is the big guy in America. So he's saying Arrowhead wants to team up with him to take me out because I'm some kind of big spender. Then he writes and continues, I don't know your relationship with Arrowhead. Okay, right. So he's letting me know what he was just sent at 5:26. He said, I don't know what your relationship is with Arrowhead, but he's asking me to attack you for some reason. Then he says, he sends me another message from Arrowhead. The person who beat my ally Lorito, Mendoza, will target your coalition too. If you're not cautious, let me know if you're interested. So he's letting them know, well, I've already taken Lorito out of South America. And if you don't understand what's going on, guys, go back to part 1 of these videos from this map and you'll understand, you'll have a little more content. A little more context. So he says, the person who beat my ally Lorito will target your coalition too if you're not cautious. Let me know if you're interested. He said he sent this to me 2 days ago. So he's letting me know of the plot from Arrowhead. So he said, guess Arrowhead is scared you will land in Mexico. It's my best guess, which is right up in here, which is why I said I would not go there because I don't want to put any pressure there. Okay, let's get back to these messages. Very important, guys. Very, very, very important. Okay. So he's giving me all this area scared you will land in Mexico is no best guess. So I said, oh wow, I appreciate the heads up. Then I said, this guy. And he says, no problem. After I refused, he got mad and threatened me with getting the Australians to attack me, which they are a very powerful combination. He said, if he does continue his plan to invade you, me and my allies should have enough troops to push him out. Honestly speaking, he fears you because you unironically have more troops than Arrowhead. So if you want to Arrowhead, you could, if you wanted to kill Arrowhead, I guess is what he's trying to say, he could do nothing. He said, well, the world war has started. He's hella mad I fed up his plans on you. Then he said, I shall respect your neutrality. You don't have to enter the war if you don't want to. If later on you change your mind on staying neutral, I shall welcome you with open arms into the Axis powers against the corrupt Vikings and offer all of Mexico. I wish you the best, King of South America. Then I say, thank you, sir. I won't be too active for the next couple of days. However, when I return, I'll see how the world looks. He says, okay, sounds good. Now, here's the problem, guys. There's always two sides to every story. And as a smart leader, when you see two individuals, very powerful individuals, like Jillian and Arrowhead, they're the two most powerful players in the game, other than myself. They're fighting for dominance and for power. So now I have to listen to the other side. So let me go to what Arrowhead has to say. I'm letting Arrowhead know the message I just got from Jillian. Now you may say, well, why would you tell Arrowhead about what Jillian told you? Because this is not, I don't have any secrets. This ain't my war. I ain't running around lying or making up any stories or saying this and that or saying I'm not plotting on anyone. There's no intel that I have any beef with either one of these guys. So I have every right to ask the question. And this is what I asked. I said, hey there. Talking to Arrowhead about the message I just received from Jillian. I said, hey there. I just received a message from Jillian stating that you're trying to get him and others to attack me. Arrowhead says that's rubbish. He's stirring the pot. You and I have an agreement. I will stick to that. He is trying to weaken us both by starting a conflict between us. Don't fall for the old trick, my friend. I said we both take on the access and win a coalition victory as I suggested weeks ago. I said, interesting. And I said, and yes, we do have an agreement, which is that I will not enter the United States. Then I said, I'll decide on a coalition in the future. Right now, I'll stay neutral. He says, okay, thank you for communicating. The message that Jillian published was sent 5 weeks ago. That's before you and I started talking. He's a troublemaker. He's trying hard. Do you know how to copy and paste a previous message? I have proof of this guy's bullcrap. Do not trust him. He's a snake. I've declared war on this clown. We will finish them. Sending you this letter of Prime Minister Kaiser. How much did that dude spend for the world to fear this? Now, you know what, guys? I'm going to be totally honest. I didn't read all this part. This is fun. Now, that's why it's catching me off guard, because I didn't even read that part. He said, how much did that dude spend for the world to fear this man? All you got to do is go to part 1. And you'll see that, yeah, I did use some gold. I did use some of my resources, but that's a part of the game. But I didn't spend no money. That's for sure. So that's where these guys get it confused at. So, okay. I mean, I don't mind if I'm still online later on. These messages were sent. That's 4 months ago. Now you can see how this guy operates. Sending you this letter of Prime Minister, not you thinking you can beat my coalition in Minnesota at the same time. He just sent me this. I don't need any more proof. You can see what he's playing at here. Then I said, indeed, the message is old, and it really holds no weight, which is true, because I was already aware of the fact that everybody is. This is another thing, guys. I don't get emotional. If I have a discussion about going to war about somebody, and then later on it doesn't really pan out that way, and we become buddies or friends, then that's just what it is. I don't care if somebody brings it up later. Oh, he said he was going to attack you a month ago. That really doesn't hold a lot of weight to me. This is a war game. Everybody's going to plot and plan, and you might not always go through that way once you get to know the other person. So I said, indeed, it's old and really holds no weight. I will be inactive for a couple of days. When I return, I'll see how the world looks. He said, okay, it's going to be a pleasure to kill this loudmouth with you. And that's the end of that discussion. Valencia wants to know what my plans are. Playing single all game, or would you like to team up? So guys want to know what the plan is, and that's for me to know. That's not for me to share at this moment. So now let's go into the discussions that these guys were having. And it all started from when I posted, after receiving this information about a pending attack on my nation, I wanted to make I sent a letter to let everyone know where I stood. And so I put, we are a nation of peace. We are neutral, yet we are not to be underestimated. Very simple. Very simple and sweet. Nothing, just I'm warning all nations. We are a nation of peace. We are neutral. We are not to be underestimated. By me writing that, the other nations begin to follow up. Letter from the German Kaiser. We shall protect Mendoza's neutrality. Now, I'm not gonna lie, that made me feel a little warm on the inside. It did. I felt warm, and I felt embraced. I felt embraced. All right, it continues to say, we will support Mendoza's neutrality if outside nations such as the Vikings coalition, whose leader Arrowhead has asked us in the past to help him invade Mendoza, attack said nation, the Axis powers will not hesitate to get involved. So I guess what Gillen is saying is that because Arrowhead has made it known that there was an attempt or a discussion, Gillen wants to, I guess, make me feel comfortable in knowing that, listen, that was something we discussed earlier, that is no longer on the table, and that we will even make sure if anything was to even occur that resembles that prior discussion, we will step in and protect Mendoza. That's kind of what I got from that. He says, I've been warned by a friend from a previous map that this Mendoza guy is a big spender. That's what he sent me in a message. Okay. Then Arrowhead said that message was sent 5 weeks ago. Gillen must be nervous trying to start a fight to weaken us all. Then he says, so you don't deny having plans on an invasion of Mendoza. He said, we the Empire, as we have said, shall indeed protect Mendoza neutrality and support Mendoza annexation of Laredo. He says, you agreed to the proposal at the time. He said, how do I copy a message from Jalen to Putz? Can anyone advise me on this? We the Empire generally come to deny such claims. So we are the government, we have no interest on South American soil, for we are too far away to invade. Such claims are nothing but to refute your plans on an invasion of South America after Laredo lost. Now that we have told Mendoza of your plot, you are mad. Arrowhead says fake news. And then Gillen comes back, you literally admitted you wanted to invade Mendoza. We, the German news, only speak the truth. When the Axis powers want nothing more than peace. As such, we have decided to protect Mendoza from American capitalists. Truth, Arrowhead said, this guy is a truth twister. My communication with Gillen on this subject was 5 weeks ago in early stages of the game, which is true. He agreed that we should ally against Mendoza if and still online. He also stated, how much does this guy need to spend for the world to fear him? Clearly, Gillen is nervous about the Viking coalition. We are united on this map to clean the scourge of misinformation and underhand tactics. Clearly, he has no honor. This map will be ours. And we'll continue to read on. This has gotten completely bunkers. This has got bunkers. I think this man is singing a song right here. Wow, this thing got serious, y'all. Now you got another nation chiming in. Somebody is speaking ill of Jilin. He's saying he wants revenge on Jilin because he got backdoored some kind of way. I just took back what was stolen from my ally in Turkey. We have avenged the Turkey people from Levante. Arrow has said, we are with you, Levant and Uralsk. Uh-oh. Message to the world. This is a holy war to end corruption. Wow. Plagiarized from Winston Churchill's speech. We don't want to hear your second-handed speech and propaganda. Oh boy. Big liar. Jilin doesn't care about his people going to war right and left without care about his people. Look at the death casualties with my war with him. It hurt to know of the casualties in the war. The evils of the red camp shall be known to the world. Oh man, someone please help Jilin with the spell check app. It's kind of funny how a world war started because I wish to protect Mendoza. Wow. My name is still being mentioned, guys. I'm trying to be discreet. I don't want no trouble. You started this with your lies. Nobody believes anything you say. Life is funny. It's what you said word for word. You were begging me to invade Mendoza because you feared him. Now that I wish to protect the king of South America, you got so scared that you declared war on the Axis. Jilin is a clown. Okay? So that's the politics, guys. And let me show you that as well. And this is primarily because look at the ranking. You got Jilin, myself, then you got Arrowhead. These two guys are arguing over, what I got going on and how, you've heard the whole back and forth. So just wanted you guys to understand what's going on this map. It's getting hot, it's getting heavy, and y'all stay tuned, and I'll let you know what my decision is. I'll let you know when I'll fill you guys in on how I'm aligning my troops, the positioning of my troops. If you look, you can see I can just tell you this without you being able to see everything. I'm prepared for any attack. Any attack, whether it be from America, whether it be from Africa, Europe, whoever decides to come and tries to attack, they will be in for a very rude awakening. I will show you what my next plans are. I had a plan way before the game started, and that's why it's good to have a plan before the game start, guys, so you don't get stuck like, oh, what do I need to do, where should I go? I already know where to go. I'm focused. I'm focused I'm zeroed in on what I want to do next. And that's very important, because when you get in this stage of the map, you can find yourself all over the place, and that's not what I wanted to do. So I'm in a great position. I'm the only one that has a whole continent to himself, so I don't have to worry about no back doors. I don't have to worry about protecting areas. I can use all my troops freely as long as my borders are protected. All right, so thank you guys for tuning in, and until next time, I will keep you posted. All right, thank you.